for Here We Grow 2025, we raised wheat. Now, we're raising a farm shop with Thor Buildings. Stick with us because you can't wait to see how Here We Grow. Farm shops have changed so much over the years. How long have you been doing construction and what have you seen?
Well, I started at a lumber yard when I was probably 14 years old. My father owned one.
Ah!
The sheds we used to build were generally about 30 by 40.
Okay.
A big one would have been maybe 40 by 80. And at this point in time, well, this is getting to be the average shop that we're starting to build at Thor.
So, the blueprints say this is how big?
80 by 120 by 21 foot tall, so it is a big building.
Okay, this is going to be a massive size shop because equipment's pretty massive.
Correct, and keeps getting bigger.
When we were growing up, we talked about 2x6s, 2x8s, now we're up to 2x10s. Why?
The buildings are just getting too big for 2x6s. These are structurally engineered for a 4-ply 2x10.
Okay.
So you'll notice it's a lot beefier, and when I say 4-ply, I mean it's 4 different 2x10s
put together.
Laminated together, correct.
Right. This building's not going to twist.
It will not move, correct.
All right, there's some other features on this building that are going to help out with that. So let's look at those too. Why are there poles in the ground?
These are here to mount our jib crane. So this building has a few unique features.
Okay.
Jib crane being one of them. That's going to be right here, and as you can see, we put it between the doors.
Okay.
You know, one unique feature about this is it's gonna be able to swing throughout both doors, so they can work on equipment outside or have it on the inside to work on the inside, depending on the size of equipment they're going to be working on that day.
Okay, so there's a jib crane, but what else?
Another interesting part about this building is it has a 47-foot bifold door that's in the eave. So as you can see on this building, we had that beam engineered for it. The actual size of that is 38 inches tall,
okay.
1 foot wide by 1 inch thick. And everything about it is engineered right down to the holes. You can see the brackets, how it's braced. It is solid.
Because with Thor Buildings, all of your things are custom. You're doing this stuff specific to this building site. It's not prefabbed and just being brought out because you used it somewhere else.
Correct. The reason we had to go so big on that is you're actually holding up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trusses.
Ooh.
So it is a lot of weight.
It's a lot of weight. And your crews are your crews. You're not just bringing in somebody generically to work on this as a subcontract.
No sub crews. We have 5 pole barn building crews and we have 1 finish crew. Second door, so this one is 18 foot tall by 25 foot wide. Now this is not a bifold. This is actually going to be more of a standard overhead garage door.
Okay.
When I say standard, it's not quite standard. These have gotten bigger and bigger in time as well. But again, engineered specifically for this slot. If we were 100 miles north, it would be a whole different beam. The Sierra Pacific style window, we exclusively use Hollywood lumber. We trust the brand, we trust the people there.
Okay.
They have treated us very well and they do a phenomenal job. Doors are Plyco. We've been using Plyco for as long as we've been around. Just a great door. They come with a trim kit. They're made specifically for post frame buildings, and when they design them, they knock it out of the park. All
of the ductwork is here for the floor heat because nobody wants to work on a cold concrete slab.
No, nobody wants to work on a cold slab. That is correct. So these buildings now, they're shops, they're storage, they're offices. They have bathrooms. They're heated. They're workstations.
They're the most functional building on the farm.
Correct. They're the ones that people are going to spend. The farmers are going to spend the most amount of time in as well.
And this is one of the features that I think is probably the most impressive and useful out of what everything else looks like in this building.
Yeah, so in this hole that we have here will be a hydraulic floor.
Okay.
That we'll put in it. It'll go up to flat so nobody will fall into it. But once you're in there, you can lower and raise it to get to the height you want to be to work on the machinery that that you need to work on.
So this is a lot easier than being on a creeper under a tractor like we used to have to do.
I would say 100% easier, yes.
And this is what it's going to look like when we get done. Farm machinery has gotten so much bigger, and Thor Buildings was great about giving us a tour of a new farm shop and how you can work on this and house it indoors. You keep on watching Here We Grow. Like, subscribe, and enjoy what we're doing all the time. Now, I'm gonna take this and Ollie for a little drive.